Welcome to another heartwarming episode of Bonding Through Numbers. Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of math-infused bedtime stories. Have you ever thought about how powerful storytelling can be in shaping your child's view of math? Stories captivate children's attention and make learning both exciting and memorable. As fathers, our goal is not just to teach our children, but to make learning a joint adventure, one that strengthens our bond with them. Let me paint a picture of how you can transform math learning into an engaging and magical bedtime routine. Let's start with why storytelling is so impactful when it comes to learning mathematics. Stories have been a fundamental part of human tradition for centuries, used to pass down knowledge and values from one generation to the next. By weaving mathematical concepts into these narratives, we can make numbers relatable and real. A well-told story can turn abstract concepts into tangible, understandable parts of a child's daily world. Imagine telling a story that not only entertains, but also inspires questions like, what if we count the stars? Or how do we measure the distance to the moon? Turning bedtime into an interactive experience can be incredibly rewarding. So how can we incorporate these mathematical elements into our storytelling? Start by embedding simple math problems or concepts into the plot. For instance, you might tell a story about a magical creature that loves collecting colorful stones, but can only keep them if the total adds up to a given number. As you narrate the adventure, your child can help the character by adding, subtracting, or even sorting the stones by color or size. This approach not only emphasizes math skills, but also keeps the child engaged, turning math into an integral part of the story's progression. To get you started, here are some examples of math-based story prompts that fathers can use. One story could be about an adventurous child exploring a mystical forest filled with trees whose branches grow in mathematical sequences. Another tale might involve a pirate quest, where treasure is hidden in locations requiring geometry to find. These stories serve as springboards for presenting various math principles in a narrative form. The key here is to present math not as a challenge, but as an exciting opportunity within the story. It's equally important to foster curiosity and encourage problem-solving through these narratives. Ask open-ended questions such as, what would happen if we changed the numbers? Or, how many different ways can we arrange these items? These questions stimulate your child's critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Encouraging this kind of exploration helps children see math as a tool they can use to solve mysteries and uncover hidden treasures within stories. Another valuable angle is to draw from everyday experiences to create these stories. Use events from your child's day. Maybe they counted their steps while walking to school, or use shapes to describe their favorite toy. By seamlessly integrating these daily occurrences into your tales, you create a familiar and relatable context, making math feel like an innate part of life's adventures. This approach makes math less intimidating and more of a natural component of storytelling. Also, consider ways to encourage interaction and discussion around math concepts during story time. Encourage your child to pose questions about the story, propose alternative endings, or solve a problem differently. This interaction not only enhances their grasp of math topics, but also reinforces their agency in learning. Their input becomes a vital part of the narrative, making the session more interactive and enjoyable. Let's not forget the profound impact these shared storytelling experiences can have on your child's attitude towards learning mathematics. Children often learn better and develop a more positive outlook on subjects when they associate learning with positive emotions and relationships. By telling math-infused stories, you're not just teaching math. You're opening up a world of imagination where math is alive and exciting, and where you can embark on adventures together. As we wrap up today's episode, remember that bedtime stories can be both educational and enchanting. Math-infused storytelling provides fathers with a meaningful way to connect with their kids, nurturing both their children's love for math and their joint relationship. These stories turn learning into a shared activity filled with discovery and wonder, making math a magical part of childhood and fatherhood narratives. Thank you for tuning in to Bonding Through Numbers, where every story becomes an opportunity to strengthen bonds and inspire little minds. Until next time, happy storytelling.